Well, hello there, my friends, and welcome back to another episode as Gustavus Adolphus, the great Swedish king and general. We're going to go ahead here, guys, and try and get a victory against the enemy. Of course, as you know, for those of you that have been with us since the beginning of this Pike and Shot campaign, we're doing a very different actual approach to this battle. First of all, I'm going to open fire there. That was beautiful. But we are basically not focusing on cavalry flanks like we were our last fights. We're really trying to keep a more defensive edge, which may or may not work. Let me get these guys closer even. And now we've got cover. The enemy doesn't. And I'm actually tempted to... We were going to keep these guys back here on the hill, so I'm not going to move any more of these guys up. The only reason I'll move this guy up is because we have this really nice cover, and because I could charge from the woods here and possibly knock this guy out of commission. Who knows? As for the rest of my men, I'm really going to keep them pretty much in this area on top of the hill and let the enemy come to me. I'm not going to really go out and seek the enemy, at least not directly. They're going to seek... We're still going to have to seek them anyway. You know, they're going to come around here either way, and we're going to be sending some guys out, like the 17th Horse Unit. So ultimately, we will be forced to meet these guys on the left and right flank. But really, I'm trying to keep things more in the center, unlike our other battles. Unfortunately, that's becoming a bit of a challenge, really. Now, I could take this 29th Horse Unit and I could charge these guys, but our chance of losing are pretty high, as are our chance of a draw, which really doesn't put things in our favor. So let me go ahead and charge. Anyway, because I'm going to have to take risks here in this battle. And with this unit, I'll go ahead and try to hit this veteran horse. And once again, we're taking a big risk. Our chance of winning is 13%, our chance of losing is 14%. What I'm thinking, though, is that since we have so many guys attacking at once, there's a very good chance that we can win anyway. Even if we're bound to lose, we've got 3 chances to turn that around and turn that dice roll around to something that's more accepting to our particular side of the battle. So let's go ahead and we're going to open fire on the light hussars. I can't actually charge them, unfortunately, but I will move these 2nd Dragoons up, and I'll actually turn at the light hussars and open fire. Why not? Give them a little bit of a handheld musket, or a musket pistol fire, I suppose you'd call it. We can also actually shoot at this commanded shot unit, and I'd rather shoot at the light hussars. We already hit them quite a few times. Hitting them more is only going to make the damage greater. So, like I said, keep these guys in the center. I'll keep this Pike and Shot unit right there, but the rest of these guys are staying on top of the hill. And I'm tempted to move them, I really am. That's my nature is to attack. But I'm going to have to be patient now and just wait. Oh, wow. I can't believe those guys got that shot off. That's really far. Great training for our musket men. Alright, here we go. So we managed to break with our Hakkapaletta. We have broken away the enemy unit, but of course our Hakkapaletta is taken off the field, and that doesn't work back. It doesn't work out, excuse me. And here we go, melee. Once again, we're not able to break these guys. Still very close between the cavalry on the left. And as long as their infantry keeps moving forward and we keep returning fire, that's great. Nice! We've disrupted an enemy cavalry unit. And apparently we're chasing another. So that's perfect. Alright, here we go. The enemy's attacking us. We are defended in that road area, but of course they have plenty more infantry than we do in that particular part of the battlefield. Nice! Getting them right in the side there for 20. So they're definitely trying the cavalry flank. They're trying. I don't know if they're succeeding with it. You guys can see they're really working that cavalry around us. I'm really disappointed in our commanded shot. I think just about every fight I've been disappointed in them. Nice. Now our heavy guns are in action, guys. Wow, we're fragmenting enemy cavalry. That's a bonus. Let's see what happens here on the left. Wow, that was nice. 22 cavalry down. Yes! We've broken an enemy cavalry unit, guys. Now we are, of course, sort of doing our flanking attack anyway, which is weird. This I don't like. And here we go, guys. This is us flanking the enemy. 19 down, 18 down. We fragmented both of their cavalry units, and we didn't even intend to do this cavalry charge thing. We were trying to avoid this entirely, but it's working, so what can we do? I'm actually going to break them with a light hussar unit, which is hilarious to me. And they're going to rout, disperse. In other words, they have nowhere to run to. And I hope this allows our veteran horse to continue charging into these guys' side, hit them in the side, and damage them as much as possible. I am going to charge, so I can get the flanking attack on this infantry unit. And these guys are kind of stuck out in the middle of nowhere anyway, so there's not too much we can do with them. We can open up on this Pike and Shot light gun unit, the 15th. They foolishly got way too close to us. But of course, we're still going to deal with these guys over here. But the 15th, I think, is going to take 3 shots. So here we go. Don't forget, we're on top of a hill, guys, so we get a little more range. 22, disrupted. And can we break? Can we break them? I would love to break them just with shot alone. Let's go ahead, and unfortunately we can't move, well, not the way we want to this turn. That enemy's way too far, so we're just going to keep these guys here this turn. I really wanted to at least be able to move this turn, but just not enough action points to do that. What about this? Can we open fire? Yes, we can. Man, that guy, I feel really bad for that Pike and Shot light gun unit. I don't really, I'm just saying that. Let's move up a bit. And of course, this is going to be a bit out of our way. Yeah, there's just too much in our way right now. But I don't mind leaving these guys back here. In fact, I might move these guys up a little more, just so that we get a few more shots using them. Then again, that might be a mistake. But we might just want to stay here on top of the hill and, you know, sort of accept our place. As you guys can see, I'm really trying to hit the units that are going to do the most damage to us. So I am going to move this Pike and Shot unit up, and the only reason I am is because I know we can send replacements over here with the commanded shot to fill his gap, or we could take the veteran shot and fill the gap, which is even better. And we can turn with the veteran shot? Oh my gosh. You guys just made my day. Now your next thing you're going to tell me we can shoot at the same unit. Oh my goodness. We can. This is perfect. So things are going pretty well. Of course, we want to move this guy out here, and we want to watch the cavalry on this left side. This is where I think things could really go badly, especially since the unit has cuirassiers here. They could do a lot of damage to us. I'm going to open fire with our horse unit, our fragmented horse unit. I'm going to move them behind this horse unit that's actually in fairly good condition, but they are hussars, or arquebusiers in this case, so they're not made for close quarters combat at all. Okay, that's not going to work. That's definitely not going to work. Leave the ball in their court. If they want to charge us, then we'll force them to charge us at the very least. Look at this. We can actually go ahead and charge these guys, but it would not be in our best interest. I'm just going to turn towards them and open fire. And as you can see, we definitely got a better shot there. We got slightly more cover here than the enemy due to the trees, but the enemy is sort of just in the middle of a cornfield, which makes it pretty easy for us to target and hit them. So let's go ahead. I'm going to get behind the enemy lines with this cavalry. I know I said I wasn't going to do the flanking thing, but I think I'm still keeping to my original strategy of defensive, sort of defensive approach. I mean, we've still got our central infantry here in the middle of the battle, not moving, not really doing anything, just firing shots. I shouldn't say not doing anything. They're very helpful, but they're not really playing a central role in the battle right now. They're just waiting for the enemy to approach, and we're going to blow them to pieces. So here we go. We're going to end our turn. Make sure I've moved all my guys here on the right side. Oh, we haven't. We've got so many enemies to deal with in this battle. Really cool, actually. I actually want to see. No chance for victory there. So the best thing we can do is open fire on the enemy and try to, I guess, dislodge them as best as possible. Try to inflict as much damage as we can before they reach us. A little bit of a mob mentality sort of thing, but it seems to be the truth. I'm also going to move this guy over here. I hope he gets rid of this disrupted rating, and same for my infantry. I really hope that the 3rd Swedish Salva Foot get rid of the disrupted rating. They've done so well for us in this entire campaign. not just in this battle, and I would hate to see them leave this battle. They're one unit that we really can't get back, just like the Hakapaleta, so we want to be careful. Part of me is saying go ahead and charge these guys. I think I'm going to do that. I'd rather be the first to attack and get stuck in here than have them, dictate the terms of the fight. So let's go ahead and end our turn and see how it goes. Hope we get a lot of residual shots. That was a very fast residual shooting phase for the enemy, and unfortunately the enemy unit just rallied to steady. Alright, looks like our veteran horse is falling back. Once again, our veteran horse, not very veteran when you think about it. Luckily, our guys are still charging into the enemy cavalry. Just broke another enemy cavalry unit on the right side, but they may be soon doing that to us on the left side. Well, their right, our left, of course. Here we go. Oh, that was bad. And that's our Swedish salvo. Doesn't look like they're going to be making it through this battle. So we should have kept those two guys on the hill, and that was my mistake. I decided to send those guys out to attack an infantry unit earlier in the battle, and that didn't work out very well. Here we go. Wow. We actually disrupted a unit. I didn't even know we attacked them. We were forced to fall back, but our horse did quite a lot of damage here, and we just broke, guys, a 34th horse unit. So the enemy's right side, the Catholic's right side, or their left side, excuse me, is doing terribly. Now over here, they're going to break our Swedish pike and foot, of course. They might break us here too. We really got to stay on the hill and just not look back. There we go. All right, let's see this residual shooting phase. I can't wait to see how we do here. Once again, we're charging again. This time we got disrupted, but those guys continue to charge after making that Hussar unit run. It's pretty amazing. Here we go. Come on, boys. Shoot straight. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. Even better. I can tell you for sure that people are going to have serious musket injuries at the end of this battle. Sadly, that Hussar unit broke. What good is it, really? Still a lot of hand-to-hand combat here, but at least we're holding. And wow, we even managed to get more kills against the cuirassiers. Alright, those guys dispersed. That was a pretty terrible thing to happen. Of course, that means our Swedish salvo of pike and foot is dispersed. And that's not something I wanted to happen. They were excellent fighters, and that probably means they will not be returning to the battle. As you can see, I can't move these guys forward. Remember, we're keeping our own rules of staying up here on the hill, so we're not going to move, and we're going to actually try to break this enemy unit with just continuous musket fire, and sure enough, there we go. And breaking a pike and shot light gun unit is great. I mean, that's a lot of damage there that we just got rid of. We don't have to deal with it anymore. And we could also open fire on these arquebusiers, but I'm more really worried about their infantry. So let's focus on that. Really want to tear chunks out here of their infantry. Okay, we disrupted them, and I'm tempted to keep moving forward with these guys, but I know better by now. So I'm just going to let that sit and sort of deal with them after. So firing into these guys on their flank, and that's always helpful. And look at that, we disrupted another infantry unit. So for once, against the Catholics, usually they are winning the battle of the gun, the battle of the musket. But in this battle, we happen to be winning the battle of the musket. We're inflicting a lot more damage to them. Maybe our men have been learning from their previous victories. I don't know. You guys tell me. Anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying this series. This is one of the few series that, despite it going on for nearly a year, I've decided to keep up. So if you guys still like it and still want to see more, let me know, and we'll keep this going. I like doing it. It doesn't get a huge amount of views, but that doesn't always matter when you enjoy what you're doing. So thank you guys for watching. Take care. As always, you can provide some commentary as to how to approach the battle from here, and certainly your feedback would be appreciated. But right now, we're doing pretty damn good, and I rarely say that in a pike and shot battle, so let's hope we can keep it up. Thank you guys. Take care, and have an awesome, awesome day.